where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action. Into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Knowledge is a world out there, floating like a complex maze, waiting to be unraveled. The human mind must tap each to decode and fathom these mysteries and learn to make sense of the world we live in. The places where one can decode these riddles of knowledge and learn are schools, playgrounds, cultural hubs, nature trips, mobile and internet. But there is one more place where learning can be equally fun is library. There are about approximately 70,000 public libraries in India, having about 60,000 trained librarians working under it. But for a long time, these temples of knowledge went into oblivion, and the librarians, their role came to be known as mere book distributors, collectors, and receivers at the library desk. Seeing the plight of these institutions and its staff, Indian Public Library Movement (IPLM) was started in India in the year 2012.
Concept behind IPLM is transformation of libraries. Across the globe, if I may tell you, the countries which have progressed faster in an inclusive manner, they have been able to do so because they actually paid a lot of attention to knowledge institutions and especially libraries, because they were convinced that in order to create a knowledge society, knowledge economy, they required knowledge societies.
Reach to the unreached. With this theme, the Indian Public Library Movement started implementation from the year 2015. After setting up the vision in actionable terms, IPLM started capacitating the librarians to re-energize the library space and play a larger role in attracting more and more users to the library.
NASSCOM Foundation was privileged that a couple of years ago, when Gates Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation came to India with the Global Libraries Program, along with like-minded partners, also approached NASSCOM Foundation to work in this space. So when we look at programs like digital literacy and a whole lot of government schemes that are running today, why can't they be offered through public libraries? And that's where NASSCOM Foundation decided that let's look at how we could reposition the Indian public libraries and create them as community engagement, knowledge and information resource centers.
Since the year 2015, IPLM, through its implementing partners, has been able to reach out to 22 states. The process of transforming public libraries into vibrant and inclusive spaces for knowledge has started.
यह एक कम्युनिटी सेंटर के रूप में, समुदाय केंद्र के रूप में कार्य करती है। उसका कारण है कि केवल पुस्तकों के साथ साथ जो ज्ञान दूसरों तक पहुंचाना है, ज्ञान का संप्रेषण है, उसके विभिन्न माध्यम हैं। उनको भाषण प्रतियोगिता में पब्लिक को शामिल करना, बच्चों को शामिल करना, युवाओं को शामिल करना और ज्ञान के विभिन्न क्षेत्रों तक उनको पहुंचाना।
I came here. A lot of children come here. Now one children will sit on the green bull, the other on the red, and they'll start fighting on the bulls only.
In India, we have, if you talk about librarian, the concept is like, it's like silence please, don't make the noise, something like that. But there when you go to them, they will talk freely, they will talk about the books, they will suggest you, even to kids they will suggest what book is good. They will tell them in fact like the new volume of this book has come, and they can suggest them if they are interested in some kind of game. They will say the you can get the CDs from this side, that side. both of them, they are very much confident to go in public, to speak to anyone. So I will say that it's a big thanks to public library.
मैं इस लाइब्रेरी में आके बुक्स लेता हूँ अपनी, मतलब ये रिलेटेड, पढ़ाई से रिलेटेड, और गेम खेल लेता हूँ कंप्यूटर में, और यूट्यूब भी चला लेता हूँ।
जैसे मैं चिल्ड्रन सेक्शन में काम कर रहा हूँ, तो यहाँ पे हम एक्टिविटीज़ कराते रहते हैं। संडे को मूवीज़ होती हैं, वर्कशॉप्स कराते हैं, और एक्टिविटीज़ कोई ना कोई चलती रहती है। आउटरीच प्रोग्राम कराते हैं, कंपेनिंग करते हैं, सुखना लेक पे वॉकन-थॉन भी किया हमने। मतलब काफ़ी कुछ है इसमें सीखने को।
The Indian public library movement envisions to make the public libraries the fulcrum in building knowledge societies. And that can only be done if a public library becomes a place where learning process is joyful, fun and a discovery.
मैं IPCC की प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ आफ्टर क्लियरिंग CPT, और सर यहाँ पे एक ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट होता है जो घर पे प्रोवाइड नहीं होता है।
जो कॉस्टली बुक होती है वो बाहर से वहाँ से मिल जाती है, हमको अवेलेबल हो जाती है, प्रोवाइड हो जाती है, तो उससे हम पूरा नॉलेज ले लेते हैं। तो दैट्स इट, बुक भी होनी चाहिए वहाँ पे जिसको हमें ज़रूरत है।
मेरे हिसाब से अच्छी लाइब्रेरी है कि मतलब अच्छी लाइब्रेरी में एक पार्क भी होना चाहिए।
This open English course conducted by Pune Marathi Granthalaya, and I am very much thankful to the Granthalaya giving this opportunity to us.
मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि मेरे अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस यहीं से आया है। बेसिकली जब यहाँ पे कोई एक्टिविटी होती है तो मुझे इंटरेक्ट करना पड़ता है, बच्चों से भी, उनके पेरेंट्स से भी, सबसे इंटरेक्ट करना पड़ता है, तो काफ़ी मेरी पर्सनैलिटी में इम्प्रूवमेंट आई है।
Because of IPLM also we are motivated, and librarians are also motivating the masses. Those people who are not coming to the libraries are coming to the library.
So such programs will attract kids to come to the library, and as I told in my speech also, यदि बचपन से आपको किताब पढ़ने का चस्का पड़ जाएगा तो वो चस्का आपको ज़िंदगी भर ख़त्म नहीं होगा।
इंडियन पब्लिक लाइब्रेरी मूवमेंट भारत में एक बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण अभियान है। इसके माध्यम से बहुत कुछ हो सकता है।
Earlier, since there are so many public libraries working in India, they were working in isolation. We never knew what each of them were doing or not doing. But since the public library movement has come in, so we know what everything is happening, what everyone is doing.
In simple terms, if I may tell you, what we are trying to do under Indian Public Library Movement is to make libraries very, very lively places and fun places where, you know, people from all walks of life could just enter, share their ideas, engage with each other and learn.
The Indian Public Library Movement, envisioning a new India for tomorrow through a multi-stakeholder initiative designed to revitalize the public libraries as dynamic public institutions for learning.